Payne, a beloved figure from the world-renowned boy band One Direction, tragically passed away at the age of 31. His sudden death shocked millions across the globe, leaving fans heartbroken and in disbelief. Payne was found dead after falling from the third floor of a hotel in Buenos Aires, Argentina. The incident occurred in the vibrant Palermo neighborhood on Wednesday, where local police were called to respond to a disturbance. As news of his passing spread, fans and media outlets scrambled for details. What exactly happened that fateful night? Buenos Aires police revealed that a 911 call had been made earlier in the day, reporting an aggressive man who appeared to be under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Although initial reports didn't identify Payne by name, it soon became clear that he was the man involved in the tragic fall. This shocking incident has left a void not only in the music industry, but also in the hearts of millions of One Direction fans who had followed Payne's journey since his days as a fresh-faced teenager competing on the X Factor. To understand the magnitude of this loss, we must look back at Payne's remarkable life, one filled with incredible highs, deep struggles, and a legacy that will forever be etched in music history. Early life and dreams of stardom. Liam James Payne was born on August 29, 1993, in Wolverhampton, West Midlands, England. As the youngest of 3 children, he grew up in a tight-knit family, with his parents Karen and Jeff Payne providing a loving environment for their kids. From an early age, it was clear that Liam had a passion for performance. His early life was marked by struggles, as he was born 3 weeks premature and faced serious health challenges. As a child, he often had to go to the hospital to receive medical care for kidney problems, an issue that would later resurface in his adult life. Despite these early difficulties, Liam found solace in music. His love for singing and performing was evident from a young age, and by the time he was a teenager, he was already determined to pursue a career in entertainment. His first major step toward that dream came in 2008, when he auditioned for the UK talent competition, the X Factor, at just 14 years old. While his initial audition impressed the judges, Liam didn't make it through to the live shows. However, Simon Cowell, one of the show's judges, saw potential in him and encouraged him to come back in a few years. Undeterred by the setback, Liam continued honing his craft. He returned to the X Factor 2 years later, this time at the age of 16. His audition in 2010 was a turning point in his life, but little did he know, his journey wouldn't be one he'd take alone. The formation of One Direction. During the boot camp stage of the X Factor, Simon Cowell made a fateful decision. Instead of allowing Liam to continue as a solo artist, Cowell suggested that he join 4 other young hopefuls: Harry Styles, Zayn Malik, Louis Tomlinson, and Niall Horan, to form a boy band. Together, they became One Direction, and their lives would never be the same again. One Direction quickly captured the hearts of fans across the UK and beyond. Although they didn't win the X Factor, they finished 3rd. Their popularity skyrocketed, and they were soon signed to Simon Cowell's record label, Psycho Music. The band's debut single, What Makes You Beautiful, was an instant hit, topping charts and launching them into international stardom. Liam's role in the band was pivotal. He was often seen as the mature, responsible one, dubbed Daddy Direction by fans. His deep, rich voice complemented the vocal dynamics of the group, and his ability to harmonize and adapt to various musical styles became a key part of One Direction's signature sound. Payne also developed a knack for songwriting, contributing to many of the band's tracks, including fan favorites like Story of My Life and What a Feeling. As the band's fame grew, so did their fan base. One Direction became a global phenomenon, with millions of fans, known as Directioners, following their every move. The band embarked on sold-out world tours, released chart-topping albums, and broke records with their music videos and performances. They became a cultural force, shaping the music industry in the 2010s and influencing countless young artists. The hiatus and solo career. In 2015, After 5 years of nonstop touring, recording, and promoting, One Direction announced that they would be taking an indefinite hiatus. The news devastated fans, but for the band members, it was a chance to step back and explore their individual paths. For Liam, this meant embarking on a solo career. In the years following the hiatus, Liam began working on solo projects, eager to carve out his own identity outside of One Direction. His debut solo single, Strip That Down, was released in 2017 and marked a significant departure from the pop-rock sound of his former band. The track, which featured rapper Quavo, showcased Liam's love for R&B and urban music and became a commercial success, peaking at number 3 on the UK singles chart and achieving platinum certification in multiple countries. In 2019, Liam released his debut solo album, LP1. The album was a mix of pop, dance, and R&B influences, reflecting his desire to experiment with different genres. Although it received mixed reviews from critics, it solidified Liam's position as a solo artist and demonstrated his willingness to take creative risks. Personal struggles and the battle with fame. While Liam's career was flourishing, his personal life was fraught with challenges. In various interviews, he opened up about the difficulties he faced during One Direction's peak fame. The relentless pressure of being in the public eye, the constant touring, and the lack of privacy took a toll on him. Payne revealed that he struggled with anxiety and depression, and at times he turned to alcohol and other substances to cope with the overwhelming stress. In 2021, he shocked fans by admitting that he had gone through dark periods where he felt completely lost. His candidness about his struggles with mental health earned him praise for breaking the stigma surrounding these issues, especially in the entertainment industry. He also discussed his experiences in rehab, where he sought help to overcome his dependency on alcohol. Liam's journey towards sobriety was not an easy one, but he remained committed to making positive changes in his life. In 2023, he proudly shared that he had been sober for 6 months and was working on new music. Fans were hopeful that he was on a path to recovery, but the pressures of fame and his internal battles were ongoing. Fatherhood and family life. One of the most significant events in Liam's personal life was becoming a father. In 2017, he welcomed his son, Bear Payne, with British singer Cheryl Cole, with whom he had been in a relationship. The birth of Bear marked a new chapter in Liam's life, one that brought both joy and responsibility. Despite their eventual breakup, Liam and Cheryl remained committed to co-parenting their son. In interviews, Payne often spoke about his love for Bear, describing him as his little man and the most important person in his life. Fatherhood seemed to ground Liam, providing him with a sense of purpose and direction amid the chaos of his career. In a heartwarming YouTube video, Liam spoke openly about how fatherhood had changed him, making him more reflective and determined to be the best version of himself for his son. He shared stories about Bear's inquisitive nature, his love for animals, and how fast he was growing up. The bond between Liam and his son was evident, and it was clear that being a father was one of his proudest achievements. Recent health struggles and tour postponement. In recent months, Liam had been grappling with serious health issues. Earlier in 2024, he revealed that he had suffered a severe kidney infection, which required him to be hospitalized. The illness forced him to postpone his highly anticipated South American tour, which was scheduled to begin in September. In a heartfelt message to his fans, Liam expressed his disappointment at having to delay the tour, but he emphasized that his health needed to be his top priority. He thanked his fans for their understanding and promised that he would make it up to them once he was back on his feet. Fans responded with an outpouring of support, flooding social media with messages of love and encouragement. Unfortunately, Liam's health problems were more severe than many realized. While he had been looking forward to returning to the stage and releasing new music, his battle with illness was taking a toll on him physically and emotionally.